I say, where have you been? Oh, me kiss the Blarney Stone, and then I set up, raise some money to start up something major. You serious? It's a concept that maybe won't be realized until centuries later. What is it, me boy? It's called crowdfunding. Hi, I'm Jimi Hendrix, and this episode is called Crowdfunding. Just what is it? On Empower Your Pattern 2.0. I'm Jimi Hendrix. I am a Success, Confidence, and Thrive coach, member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and founder of James Hendrick Empowerment. I believe there are patterns to help us receive more, help us live a better and extraordinary life. And I also believe there are spiritual and temporal tips to help you overcome the adversities in life and help you create the life that you want. So if you'll come with me, I will show you these patterns. Let's go. Hey everybody, how is your August morning? I hope you guys are doing well. You know, if you told me that I would be doing a series on empowering entrepreneurs, I would have thought, well, why would I want to do that? It shows about personal development. Well, entrepreneurial is about, this shows about personal and professional development. Come with me as we go sit on my front porch. You're probably wondering, okay, crowdfunding. Just what is this? I'm suspicious. Is it even legit? Should I even try it to fund my business? Let me tell you something. It's a heck of a whole lot less expensive, less taxing than debt. Okay? Now, I first heard about crowdfunding about 6.5 years ago, attempting to go for a second bachelor's degree in communications. I took a course in small business administration, in small business management, rather. And one of the things that they talked about for fundraising is crowdfunding. A lot of them that are involved in raising funding involve debts. Someone to invest, and you have to either give them a percentage of your company, or you make the debt, you pay the debt. But crowdfunding is a lot easier. It's funny. In my men's group in church, one of my friends mentioned, this analysis. This person once said, what am I going to do? My Mercedes is going to be repossessed. My question is this: if you want a Mercedes so bad, why are you so willing to go into debt to do it? See, people forget that under the auspice of thinking, it'll make me look wealthy. Well, there's a difference between look wealthy and be wealthy. And I love Robert Kiyosaki to death. I love some of his ideas. But I'm sorry, I learned from sad experience that debt, for the most part, for me at least, does not create wealth. It goes against the laws of the kingdom of God, okay? In Proverbs it says, The borrower is servant to the lender. Okay? And that's something that we think about. I remember back in the mid-90s, some people in my I was a member of the church at that time. I was an good old Baptist boy. And I would go to these Promise Keeper Sunday School, and they suggested you should read one proverb a day. 31 days, one proverb each day. And being a fool, I would gloss over it. Until, well, quite frankly, it was just about maybe a couple months after I graduated and moved with my ex-wife to Arlington, Texas. It's July 1998, and I'm reading in the Proverbs, and that one verse says, "The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is subject to lender." And so, I contacted my best friend. I was talking to him. He was thinking about, getting credit card help raise fund for his business. Like some kind of credit card loan. And I was like, man, don't do that. Crowdfunding is the way to go. He's like, what the heck is it? So I sat down and explained to him. The one that we know is GoFundMe. But really, I have to be bluntly honest with you. We've tried to set things up with GoFundMe. And I think it's more of a crackpot method. Because they depend heavily on social media. And my concern is if you do that, everybody that is on social media is going to see that. And you know how the reactive culture is, or as I much rather say, the defiant culture. Oh, look at that! He's raising funds for blah, 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 blah. And, the gawking and the gossip. Come on. That's not what we want to think about businesses and stuff. Now, if you want to do it, and you know how to milk it for what it's worth on GoFundMe, go for it. But there are other crowdfunding sources that make up the difference. We stumbled across one just as we was doing the my best friend was doing some research, because we weren't certain about GoFundMe, and he got in contact with this company that does crowdfunding on the internet, and we're going to try to get connected with them and set up the crowdfunding accounts for me and for him. Because crowdfunding is a wonderful way to raise capital. It really is. I'm a firm believer in it. Now, do we always get the funds we want? Not always, but you know what? It's always worth it to try. It's always worth it to try. In entrepreneurship, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Now, the only exceptions I have is, debt. You know what I mean? Well, the idea of venture capitalism or angel investors where it's kind of like, hey, we just want a percentage of your company. Now, if you feel like that you can trust that person, with your money and stuff, and they have the values of integrity and honesty and some of the godly values that you espouse to, I don't recommend it. You see, and don't get me wrong, I loved Shark Tank. I used to watch Shark Tank all the time. And also reality shows like West Texas Investors Club. Now, I think, to be honest with you, West Texas Investors Club does it a heck of a lot better than Shark Tank. But I really think that there's a better way of starting a business. Okay. So here's something I'm gonna discuss with you, kind of broach with you in these last few minutes that we have here. Do some of you think, crowdfunding, something like that, that's only used for people to have emergencies? Don't use it and blah, 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 blah. Tell me something. Are you going to believe everything that some people tell you in your life, Or are you willing to listen to some sound advice backed up by some good research? See, if it's a topic that I'm exploring myself, but I don't know that much about its origins and stuff, I like to do research and back it up. Because something like that with entrepreneurship, I've had people tell me that I'm a trailblazer, whatever that is. And I am. I have to be honest with you. In my area of West Texas, I looked up speakers and life coaches. I think there's only one, and she's in Midland. They're actively hanging up a shingle. Everybody else is just hanging on with the job, which, if you want to live job living, that's fine. But I think really in this society, in this advanced economy, job doesn't solve everything, because far too often people are doing things that they hate. So tell me something. Would you rather go into debt to start a business where things could turn up bad and you end up doing a job anyway? Or would you rather go the crowdfunding way? To tell you the truth, I'm not sure to do the crowdfunding way. Because those of you who are members of the Church of Jesus Christ, you know that our leaders preach against debt. And to tell you the truth, I am too. Don't get me wrong. Some people believe that that's good reason and stuff. But you're going to end up yourself behind one far hole with debt. So try crowdfunding. It is legit. Otherwise, why would it spread like wildfire? And so you need to know that it's legit and that you can use it. It's an easier way to empower entrepreneurship. Now with that, I hope you enjoy listening to Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of Pattern Realm. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, don't sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. Do what others won't so you can have what others can't. And choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you guys. You shall hear from me again. in a few days. God bless you, folks. Take care.